Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Steven. Oh, he's a captain. Hey guys, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Steven. This super cute little yellow car pulled up on the right-hand side of me. And this very, very handsome older man just stepped out of the car. Very physically fit. And he just pulled his luggage out of his car, and now he's putting on his work shirt. He was wearing a white t-shirt, and I was like, oh my. And it turns out he is a captain. I don't know who he flies with. Oh, he flies with Southwest. Oh my. But hey, happy Mother's Day to those people who celebrate Mother's Day, who have a mother, who are a mother. I am none of the above myself. I know it's Mother's Day because my cats once again sent me some cards. One is a Mother's Day card from Betty and Eleanor. I suspect, I don't know who's sending them. I would suspect Mrs. BS. But none of them are as sarcastic or twisted as she usually sends me. But this one is also quite lovely. I was like, what is inside this card? Yeah, it's a floral arrangement with Tina Turner singing. How cute is that? But happy Mother's Day to those people who are celebrating. I am going to be in my car for a few minutes enjoying my iced coffee. And I've got a breakfast sandwich on the way. I need food in my belly because I'm starving. My weight loss journey has kind of stalled a little bit. I haven't been to the gym in like a week and a half. I just haven't been. No desire to go, honestly. Oh, he's tucking his shirt in. Okay. Huh, I can't watch. This is very awkward. And then, let's see. I've been nibbling on stuff that I just shouldn't be eating. Like, I've eaten pasta 3 or 4 times this week. Like, a regular serving of pasta, not a little serving. So my weight loss is kind of paused a little bit. I'm at 213. I vacillate between 211 and 213. So it still feels like a healthy weight for me. I think I still look good, but so this breakfast sandwich isn't going to really help me too much, but I need the food. I need the sustenance because I got a long ass day ahead of me. I'm going to be flying from Las Vegas to Baltimore, and then Baltimore to Dallas. Oh my goodness, it's a long day. But I'm working for the remainder of the month. I'm working 2-day trips. On average, about 12 hours and 45 minutes each trip. And I have to work my tail off for these 2-day trips. So it's going to be good. It's going to be good. My crew is nice and solid. I'll be working with Antonio, who I adore. My classmate Nadine, who is fantastic. I love her. I've not worked with her in forever. And I don't know who our 4th person is, but I'm the 2nd in seniority. So I'll either fly lead if Antonio does not want to, or I'll fly position C, which is our aft galley. So that's what I'm doing on this trip right now. What else is going on? Really difficult to leave the house today. I've been off for 5 days in a row. Man, he was so attractive. This captain I was telling you about. Is he a captain? Stand up. I think he's a yeah, he's a captain. Because there's the 4 stripes. He is literally dressed right in front of my car. Bye. He's just walking away right over there. He's literally dressed himself right there. It was very awkward with me talking to the camera, and he was so handsome. Let's see, what was I telling you? Very difficult to leave the house today because my cats, they have been so sweet and so good and so companion-like, I don't know how to say it, over the past 5 days that we've had together. I've had 5 days off in a row. It's been extraordinary. And for some reason, I got a wild hair up my ass the other day. Does anyone ever say that? Is that a thing? Growing up, it was always a phrase. I got a wild hair up my ass. It sounds very intimate. But, yeah, so I got a wild hair, and I started to tear apart my living room. It's a mess. There's still stuff everywhere. But it's a little cuter than it used to be. And I just got a wild hair, started tearing apart IKEA furniture because it was just useless. I threw it in the dumpster. which gave me room to move stuff around. And I swear the place was just opaque. The air was opaque with dust. Because I don't vacuum often, because the cats don't like it. And I am allergic to cats. I know, 5 minutes of your life have gone by with this awful video so far. I am desperately allergic to cats. So I take Claritin twice a day when things are bad. But I've acclimated to my cats for the most part, so I don't really struggle too much with my allergies. But 5 days alone with the cats in the house, with all of that dust, I literally think my lungs are a solid piece of flesh right now. I mean, I'm wheezing so badly. But, so, all of this wonderfully gorgeous information I'm giving you. Let me let you go. I'm going to finish I'm going to eat my sandwich, finish my coffee, and then head into work. So, I will see you either in the airport or in Baltimore. All right? See you soon. All right. Sandwich is done. I also found something in my P.O. box I forgot to tell you about. Somebody sent me some compression socks, which is really great timing because I was either in danger of doing laundry or having to buy more socks. And voila! And then I looked in the mailbox yesterday and I received some compression socks. No note inside and no receipt. So whoever sent those to me, thank you very much. I appreciate them and need them. All right, let's go to work. Just ran into Nadine. I stopped into the market here at the airport to grab a drink. Look at that. For a Monster. No, thank you. I wanted that Monster just in case because today's going to be a very long day. I got caffeine tablets in my bag. I don't need to spend $7 on an energy drink. I see one of my other crew members over there, so I'm going to say hi, and I will see you later. Welcome to Baltimore. I was able to get off the aircraft. We were about 20 minutes early, so I got to go use a real restroom, which is always a treat, especially here in Baltimore. The bathrooms are so nice. Super easy flight, no drama, no trauma. It was 4 hours and 6 minutes. We did arrive about 20 minutes early, which is nice. We are full on the way to Dallas as well, but I got an awesome crew, great passengers, no one looks crazy outside, so we should be okay. Hey guys, hi, welcome to Dallas. I'm waiting for my crew to get off the plane. I don't know what could be holding them, but that last flight was eternal. 3 hours, it felt like a red eye. It was just awful. Also very nice. We had some nice passengers, but it felt like a really rough red eye for some reason. Not having nothing to do with that. There were some passengers on board today where if I weren't in uniform, there might have been a fight. I'm kind of exaggerating. But these three people clearly thought that they were superior to me. For reasons that you might guess. One is my accent. The other was the way I walked. The eye rolling that you only get from straight people. The eye rolling, like, oh, get a load of this one. He's so comfortable with himself. It was 3 hours of constantly being judged and getting side eye and all sorts of behavior that you would expect to see in high school, not from grown adults. So we're back at this hotel that I cannot name, but I am in love with this fig leaf, whatever it's called, in this giant pot here. So cool. Totally digging this hotel. And the room does not disappoint. I think I stayed here during my last trip because I remember those light fixtures. But the bed looks just sumptuous. Very excited about this. Is this where the bathroom is? It's a very strange door. Very oddly placed door. Yeah, that's the bathroom. And the only window is down this teeny little alcove area, which is very pretty. A little minimal, but very nice. And then there's the roof of a building next door. Okay. But yeah, loving the room. There is a little mini bar set up on top of the desk here in case I want to spend like $80 on a chocolate bar. Not happening. Oh, I can't wait to get in this bed. It just feels like a slightly stale marshmallow. Just perfect. All right, so I turned the temperature up. It is now 19 degrees Celsius. It was 16 degrees Celsius a minute ago, so it's going to warm up a little bit in here. So I was telling you at the airport about our passengers, very dramatically, of course. I was telling you about these passengers who, for almost 3 consecutive hours, rolled their eyes at me and just treated me with disdain. I think the word would be, they were just treating me with disdain. And it's clearly for a particular reason. I have this particular accent, that I walk a particular way. It was obvious. And I didn't say a word. I treated them just as nicely as I did everybody else on the aircraft, because they are a paying guest. But had it been my house, they would not have been guests. It was a lot to keep my mouth shut. It was a lot. If you are middle America, white, middle class, whomever, you may not know what I'm talking about. But if you're in the LGBTQ plus spectrum, if you are a minority of any kind, black, brown, you know when someone's looking at you with disdain, and it's very clear to you. That's what I'm talking about. You may not know what I'm talking about, but I'm still miffed about it. My hairs are standing. Well, they're not standing very much at all. But it's over. The day is over. My crew, amazing. The person who's our chaser position, who's flying position D on this trip today, amazing. And his name is slipping my mind right now. Jeremy Jage. Unbelievable. He's from Brazil. Super, 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 super nice guy. So nice. It's so nice to have him up in front. Nadine's flying position C. We're classmates. I forget the name of the young man who's working position B, but really nice crew. Super, super, super nice. So tonight for dinner, because I do not feel like going downstairs to heat up food, they gave us a bottle of water downstairs at the front desk. I've got a couple more in my bag. I have a whole bag of these little mandarin oranges. I'll eat probably 5 or 6 of these tonight. And I got one of these. It's a little quinoa bowl with pesto. So inside here is some pesto. And you just stir it into this little cup of quinoa. So that's what I'm eating for dinner tonight. And there you go. I will see you tomorrow. We have a van time of 3 p.m. So blah, blah, blah. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Hey guys, how are you? It is 2:11 in the afternoon. It's very echoey over here. Oh, my food's done. Just heating up some food for lunch. The only microwave in the building is downstairs next to the gym on the 3rd floor, or I can go to the lobby on the 24th floor to have them heat up my food. But that's kind of embarrassing. They're busy. It's a very whatever. So I'm down here. And while I'm heating up my food, I'm thinking about Mother's Day and how angry I still get about even thinking about my mother. If you have not been to my channel and haven't heard me talk about my mother was, how do I describe her? A feral animal. Honestly, she had been given, seriously, she had been given every opportunity, lots of love, lots of guidance from my grandparents, but she still turned out to be an absolute nightmare of a human being that was intent on causing pain to everyone she knew, with a direction towards me for some strange reason. But I'm still bitter, still very angry about it. It's very echoey in here. So Mother's Day, not a big fan. But then I think, gee, I did have my grandmother. I'm sure 1 or 2 of you out there were thinking that while I was spouting my vitriol at the beginning of this video. My grandmother was a guiding factor in who I ended up becoming as an adult, so I'm very grateful for her love and affection and all that. But Mother's Day still gives me a little bit of indigestion, agita, that's what I want to say. Yeah, so for those people who were like, Steven, what about your grandmother? Yes, she was amazing, but still the whole flavor of Mother's Day is tainted by the fact that I had my mother I did survive her, though. I mean, she's been dead for a few years, so there's always a silver lining, right? All right, so I'm gonna heat up my unsubscribe. So I'm gonna heat up eat my food that has been heated up, and then go downstairs and wait for my shuttle. All right, I will see you later. Oh, this hotel is so modern, but the elevators are so old. I wish there was a take it back button from the elevator. You know, when you choose the wrong button by accident, but you're forced to go to that floor now. I wish there was like, oh no, I made a mistake button. But I have to go back up to the lobby to let them know about the enormous dead cockroach that is near the microwave. And I mean, it's got to be this big. And just someone has to get rid of that cockroach. Because, I mean, I understand it's Texas, there's cockroaches. I mean, like New Orleans, there's cockroaches. But it doesn't need to be lying next to the microwave. It's still a rainy day, but I love the architecture down here. Very neat. Hi, so I'm down at the front lobby with my coworker, Justin. I could not remember his name yesterday. I knew it started with a J. Super nice guy. He's right next to me, so of course I have to say something nice. But I came down to the front lobby early, as I usually do, but I came down wicked early because there was nowhere to eat my lunch, and I ate quick and came downstairs probably a half hour before our shuttle. So I'm hanging out down by near the front door where the valet staff is, and I've been watching. We stay at a nice hotel downtown in Fort Worth. There's money down here, and my mind has been blown out the dismissive way that these people have been treating the valet staff. And the valet staff at this hotel have been so courteous and so caring and so nice, and they're showing genuine care for the well-being of everybody. It's pouring rain out there. They're standing out in the rain helping these people, and they're showing such care. And these hotel guests don't seem to give a flying rat's ass. My mind has been blown. My mind has been blown. It's crazy. Treat people well. Treat people nice. They're working hard. All right, so we're delayed about an hour and a half before leaving Dallas, but that's an opportunity to find a real bathroom and something a little bit more substantial to eat, because I just had some soup and a little bit of couscous. And I want something sweet. So a delay is fine. A little delay is fine. Boys and girls, it's going to be a very, very long day. The flight's been delayed like an hour and a half, almost 2 hours. The passengers out there are whipped into a frenzy. And yeah, it's a mess. It's a mess. But again, I got a great crew. What could go wrong? Famous last words. And just like that, welcome back to Las Vegas. That flight from LA to Vegas was very nice. It was more interesting than it needed to be for a 47-minute long flight. We had 202 passengers booked. The plane holds 182. I don't know what happened. We ended up with 163 passengers. No idea what happened there. But we were delayed because our original flight was delayed. So very short flight. Bunch of people making connecting flights to other destinations. I used all of my comedy skills, all of my comedic abilities to get across to people our need for patience, love, and tolerance, to let those people who are making a tight connection, for them to get off the plane first. And it's a lot of work, but it worked. Everyone was very, very patient. Everyone was a team player, and it worked out really well. I don't know if I've ever gotten more, I'm sorry, my grammar. I don't know if I've ever received, not gotten, more compliments from passengers than on this flight. It was really quite nice. And if I hadn't already said it, my crew was amazing. Kevin was B, Nadine was C, and Justin up in front with me as D. Fantastic crew. Really, really good teamwork. Love them. So, what I also love, the trip is over. It's a 2-day trip. It felt like a week. I'm stopping in my P.O. box because I think I have a chocolate bar in my P.O. box. I ordered one on Amazon. And I'm going to go home. I might have something to eat on the way home because I'm famished. Yeah, it was a nice day, just long and a lot of energy spent. Let's see, is there something in my box? Let's find out. Oh, there is something, but I have to wait for it. All right, there was a notice in my box saying that I have a package, but I can't pick it up until there's someone at the post office to give it to me. So I might have to come in tomorrow to pick that up because my next trip is the day after tomorrow. I'm going to Miami. Has a 7 a.m. show time, so that's before the post office opens up. Something oh hey, how are you? Something I failed to mention earlier when I was reminding myself that my grandmother is present in my mind on this Mother's Day. Some of you are on my mind during this Mother's Day. I've got a couple people on my YouTube channel who profess to be my online mothers or on my online moms. And I'm thinking about you guys too and what a support you guys are to me throughout the year. So not just on Mother's Day. I love you guys. I love you guys. So thank you for everything you do and say. Oh my God, I'm so tired. I'm gonna get in the car, grab a bite to eat, and I will see you in the next video. All right, bye-bye, and fly safe.